Hey guys, so today I just wanted to make a quick video about the trim pieces around the windshield. Mine were getting a little rusted and a little gross, so I took them off, and I'll show you them in a second. But I just wanted to show how easy it was to get the job done. So this is the window trim, the trim around the door, and if you open the door, and you can literally pull this out, and it's sealed in the piece into the trim piece. So you pull it out, and then there's just four screw holes right here, and you just, with the Phillips, they'll come right out. And then, you know, you got this dirt. I'd recommend cleaning it, which I'm gonna do. And I've been working at it a little bit, sanding them away. And this is my current state. I'd start a video about it because it seems really simple to do. I've been sanding at them. I'm just gonna get them a little nice and smooth, and then I'm gonna use some spray paint. With whatever I have left over, I might just go buy some, because this is all different and stuff, and I don't want to do that. I might prime it and then do the color gloss black, and then put some wheel coating on. But yeah, 4 screws, and then they just pop right off, and this is what the window trim is attached to that lip right here, and then they just come right off. So I'm sanding it down, making it nice and smooth. As you can see, it's like a little, if it focuses, yeah, it's a little cracked up, and I guess the previous owner painted it or whatever. It's just, yeah, it's cracked up and stuff. It was rusty too, so it's about time they got done. So I'm just in current state of sanding them down, and once that's done, I'll start priming, and maybe I'll have to go buy some paint. But I'll start priming, then gloss coat of regular black paint, and then a clear coat on top of that just to seal it up, because a lot of water goes through them on the windshield and stuff. And I've got a bunch going on today, so I'm gonna do that and brakes and stuff. But yeah, that's just the start of the video, and then we'll see what else happens. Just thought I'd tell you all what I'm using for sandpaper. So I'm starting off with 150 grit and hand sanding it down, and then I've got also a palm sander too. I'm just using a finer grit with that, and going where I can just to get the general surface area. But on the sides, you guys want to be careful on the sides, because it gets a little cracked up and you can barely see it. But make sure you clean that up so it's nice and clean, and no cracks, no nothing, and a clean surface to paint on. Starting off with 150 grit, then using the sander, and then I have finer grits as well. There's 400 grit here, and if it's not fine enough, I'll switch to 600 grit, which is what this is. But I think this is a wet sander. But it should be fine. I mean, it's relatively smooth, even with the 150 grit, which, you know, no one's gonna be really looking at this, but I just want it to be nice and smooth for when I paint over it. Okay, just finished sanding up. I mean, I just made it as smooth as possible with the finest grit, instead of, you know, getting rid of all the base paint. So it's all sanded up and smooth right now. Just rinsed it off, both sides, just to make it a clean surface. Rinsed it off with soap and stuff, and then, you know, it's dry now, it's clean. I just need to get primer. I think primer is good because it'll fill in all the little, you know, sand crevices and all the cracks and whatever I missed because I couldn't see. And then, you know, gloss black, and then clear coat. Alright guys, I just primed it up. I just actually found some 2-in-1 filler and sandable primer. I just sprayed it right on. You know, no issues. It's very smooth now. It's perfect for paint, so that's great. Looks very nice. Yeah, I don't really care about this stuff because it's all going to be covered. And so yeah, these are the holes, and then the gasket goes right above it. So this is all going to be covered. I don't really care about that. And it's going to be sealed, so it'll be okay. So yeah, just make sure this top part, and make sure you get around the edges, is sanded and smooth and primed up, and then ready for another coat. I just found some left over, not even half a bottle left, and it should be plenty honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna do one more coat of primer, and then start with the gloss black. Okay, so done with the priming. Let it sit for 30 minutes, and then I added a coat of black paint, gloss black paint. This is just one coat. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna do one or 2 coats. I'm a little upset because, as you can see right here, these cracks are showing like really well. I'm not happy about that, but it looks a lot better than it did before, so I can't complain. And those aren't, oh wait, no, those aren't visible. Okay, that's great because it's hidden by the gasket. so I don't really care about that. It's perfect. And then all that's going to be hidden part 2. But otherwise, if you look at the surface finish, it's perfectly clear, and I'm happy about that. And I got clear coat as well, just to cover it up because it's exposed to the elements. Sorry for the back camera angles. Yeah, but it's very smooth, very perfect. No, dirt underneath or anything. It's coming out really well. And don't forget when you're doing it, I don't want to lift it because it's dry, but there's this spot right here. There's this little crevice. This is where it contacts the glass at the bottom. Don't forget to cover that with primer and gloss black paint, or you can tape it up because it's a rubber piece. I just thought I'd paint it over so it's completely sealed for the metal, but otherwise it's really, it's really smooth, really clean. It's not gonna look like OEM paint, but it'll look pretty darn good. So just 1 or 2 more coats of black paint, then I'll add gloss, and then that's that. Alright guys, the clear coat's done, and I just finished installing it. As you can see, it's a little bit off, but originally it was matte, so does not look bad at all. I mean, you can't, on video, you can't really see the difference. All you have to do really is just once again, open up the door, and then this just comes right off, and then there's these screws here. And they're all along the trim, and then you just screw it right back in, and then look at that. It's perfect. No rust, no issue. I was just waxing the car. But yeah, that's all there is to it. And I hope you guys found this video useful. And yeah, let me just show you the other side first. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Now it's just, it doesn't look like anything. You can't see anything anymore versus the rust that it was and the disgusting thing that it was. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Thanks guys.